Okay, now go ahead.
Police Officer Furnish.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good morning. I have to reschedule Mr. McCory's case because he is having trouble downloading the app, and it's just going to be a lot for him to try to do it in person while you're on Zoom and the defense attorney is on Zoom. And so is October the 5th a good day for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to reschedule for October the 5th, and you'll receive a new subpoena stating as such.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Excuse me, I have a question. Do I supposed to leave? It sometimes popped up and said I could leave the meeting.
No, ma'am. If the attorney didn't tell you to leave or anything like that, no, ma'am. We haven't called your case yet.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Melanie McNary. Melanie McNary, unmute your microphone.
Yes.
Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Melanie McNary.
All right, Ms. McNary, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Ms. McNary. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, this is Crystal. Can you let Gary know I rescheduled that case? Thank you.
I'm looking to see if this charge is correct. Do you have? All right, Miss Melanie McNary, again, unmute your microphone, please. Oh, you are still unmuted. Miss McNary, you have ticket number P1469238. The People versus Melanie, MELONI McNary, McNairy. Ms. McNary, you're charged with one count. It is a misdemeanor for minor in possession of alcohol. I'm looking at your ticket. It looks like your date of birth and the date of the ticket, you would have been 21 that year, but this was a few months before your birthday, so you were 20 years old. So the people have indicated that if you were to plead today, they would give you a 3-month delayed sentence. That means in 3 months from today's date, if you have paid your fine and not picked up any other tickets, this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record. Is that what you understand, Ms. McNary?
Yes.
Okay. Counsel?
Judge, I've explained to her the difference between a jury trial and bench trial. My understanding that she wants to continue her not guilty plea she wants to come back for a bench trial.
Okay. All right. Did you discuss I mean, there's sometimes you have a valid defense, but this is a ticket that's all based on your age. And if you're underage, well, counsel. All right.
Your Honor,
All
was
right,
she
Ms.
willing to accept an adjourned pretrial? Do you want to adjourn the pretrial on this one?
Well, the counsel, it's the kind of case where, you know, the pretrial is, I mean, you've made an offer of 3-month delayed sentence. I'm just concerned with, this is the kind of case that factually, I don't know how you can win because it's just a matter of how old were you when the ticket was given. If you were 21, you were fine. If you're 20, you're underage. So, you know, I don't know what the discussion would be there, but certainly she can have a trial. Other things can happen. So, or or counsel, you can reconsider your offer. It's up to you. So, like I said,
I can speak with her in a breakout room once again, Judge.
well, again, you could talk to counsel about it as well. I mean, she missed the age cutoff by a few months. So I don't know.
Mr. Warbling, can we go into a breakout room to talk about this? I could think we can. I'm going to go
Sure.
into a breakout room. Okay.
That'd be
I need
great.
access.
All right. Would you give her co-host privileges? All right, Attorney Mason, you have co-host abilities now. You can go in and out of the breakout rooms as you choose, or take someone into the breakout room. So,
Thank you, Your Honor.
What Ms. McNary, what breakout room were you in?
Issue
I'm
in
not.
7, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McNary, if you touch your screen, you'll see 3 dots on it, and it'll say you can go back into the breakout room. You see it, ma'am? All right, she's back in the breakout room, so she is in 7. Mr. Werbling and you and Ms. Mason can go in, or did you two want to talk on your own?
I can go back to 7, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Ms. Mason is in there, so you have to get in there now because she can't be in there alone with your client.
Yeah,
So.
gotcha.
Mr. Gabriel Matthews.
Yes, sir.
Matthews, you're scheduled for 8:30. It's 9:37. Why are you coming in this courtroom late, sir?
I'm so sorry about that. I honestly, I fell back asleep waiting.
I don't know if that's the answer I would have gave to the court, but since you went to sleep, but
It's
all right.
the truth. I've been up since 6 o'clock, Your Honor.
All right, well, all right, just go ahead and mute your microphone, sir. No, okay. Oh, Mr. Matthews.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is ticket number SP 11959101. The People versus Gabriel, Gabriel Matthews, Mathews. You're charged while driving while license suspended. We have checked the Secretary of State system. You do have a valid license, sir, so this matter is dismissed. You can sign off.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Your Honor. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, sir. You're good. It's dismissed.
All right, thank you.
All right, Attorney Mason.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are we doing anything with Ms. McNary?
I would have to defer to
Yeah.
Attorney Werpling.
Judge, she still wants her bench trial date, Your Honor.
Very well. All right, Ms. McNary, you understand that you have a right to have a jury trial. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
And it's your decision to have a bench trial or a trial by judge?
Yes.
All right, Ms. McNary, we'll give you a date. Your date for trial will be October the 5th. October the 5th, you'll come out on Zoom the same way you did today. If you have any witnesses, well, I don't know what kind of witnesses you can have, but you come out on October the 5th at 9 a.m. man. Come out the
Okay.
same way as you did today with your camera on Zoom.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, man. We'll see you on that date.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Matthew Morton, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Matthew Morton.
All right, Mr. Morton, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, sir. Mr. Morton, you have ticket number P1452512, the People versus Matthew, Mathew, Morton, Morton. Mr. Morton, on this ticket, you have one count as a misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. You also have P1452511. You have 2 civil infractions, no proof of insurance, and failure to wear a seatbelt. The people have made an offer, sir, that if you pled to drive while license suspended, they would amend and reduce that charge to fail to display. Fail to display is one of the lowest license charges there is. That's a charge that would suggest that you did have a driver's license, you just did not have it on you. Doesn't mean that that's the reality. That means that's just a way to give you a lower charge if you were to plea today. Do you want to take advantage of that? Oh, and the other two matters would be dismissed. Do you want to take advantage of that today, or do you want to set this for trial and formal hearings?
I'm taking advantage of that, sir.
All right, sir, I've already sworn you. You understand that you do have a right to have a trial. If you went to trial, the people would have to present evidence. That evidence would have to rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. By pleading guilty, you give up your right to have a trial, though. Is that what you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Mr. Morton, on the day of May the 6th of 2023, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit? More specifically in the area of Gratiot and Bresh?
Yes.
Were you driving with a suspended license at that time, sir?
Yes.
Court finds you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of failed to display. The other two matters will be dismissed. Your fine, sir, will be $225. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I just need a few weeks because I start my new job on the 14th.
All right, sir. Well, you're just starting a new job. Let me give you 60 days, sir. 60 days, sir. 2 months will be October the 10th. Have it paid by on or before October the 10th. You do not have to pay it all at one time. You can break it up into increments of whatever you choose it to be. $5 here, $10 there. Long as on October the 10th, the entire $225 is paid. Do you understand that?
Yeah, is that 60 days?
Yeah, I gave you 60 days, sir. October 10th is 60 days from today's date.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. All right, sir. Do you know how and where to pay?
Could I pay online?
Yes, you can. Then you're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You know what you have to do. The other two matters are dismissed. Good luck to you, sir. You can sign off. Richard Manzo. Richard Manzo. Unmute your microphone. State your full name, please. Press *6 to unmute. You've done so. Raise your right hand. State your full name.
Richard Alex Fajardo Manso, MAN.
All right, Mr. Manzo, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Manzo. Mr. Manzo,
Okay.
You have ticket number P1458502. On this ticket, you have two civil infractions. One is violation of basic speed law or driving in an unsafe manner. The second civil infraction is no receipt or unsigned registration. You also have ticket number P1458674. There's two misdemeanors under this charge: drive while license suspended and no insurance. The people have indicated, sir, on the other ticket ending in 502, count 1, violation of basic speed law. People have indicated that if you were to, that is a ticket that carries 2 points. but the people have indicated if you were to plead today, they would reduce that charge to driving 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone, which is a 0-point ticket. The other 3 matters would be dismissed. Do you, sir, want to take advantage of that offer? Or do you want to set this for trial and formal hearing?
Yes, sir.
That was a either or, sir. Do you want to
Yes.
take it to trial? That's still a either or, sir, one or the other. Do you
Judge, he
want
wants
to
to
take it
take
to trial?
advantage.
I want
You
to
want
wants
to
to
take it to
advantage of the
trial?
offer, Judge.
Pardon me?
He wants to take
I
advantage of
want
the
to take
offer, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I still have to have him say that, sir. You want to take
Yes, I
advantage
want
of the
to.
offer, sir?
Yes, I would like to take advantage of the offer.
Thank you. Mr. Manzo, you understand that you don't have to plead responsible to anything. You can have a formal hearing and challenge these charges. You understand that?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
It's your decision to plead responsible, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading responsible because you are responsible?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the date of May the 5th of 2023, sir, were you driving in the area of McMillan near Livernois in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer stopped you, sir. Is that correct?
Yes.
The officer said you were speeding or you were driving in an unsafe manner. What were you doing that caused the officer to write you the ticket, sir?
I was driving slower than the speed limit, so I was, I guess, holding traffic. I guess that's why.
Okay, so slow down, sir. You're breaking up a little bit. What happened?
I was driving slower than the speed limit, so I guess I was holding traffic, and that's why he pulled me
Okay.
over.
All right. So the officer thought you were driving in a manner that was unsafe, and you weren't even matching the flow of traffic?
Yes, correct.
All right. All right, sir. The people will find you responsible for driving 1 to 5 over in a limited access zone, which is a 0-point ticket. Your fine is $125. The other matters are dismissed. Your fine, $125, must be paid within 14 days. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know how and where to pay.
No, Your Honor. Can I go to the court judge and just pay it there?
You can do that, sir, but there's easier ways to do it. You can pay it online at 36districtcourt.org on the court website, or you may have seen kiosks located in and around the city. They're called DivDat, D-I-V-D-A-T. I can tell you they're in a lot of stores, a lot of places around the city. For instance, they're in the Meyer stores that's in the city. I'm not sure if they're in the outlying areas, but they're in stores where people pay their public utility bills. You can Google it and find one. So you can pay it online, you can pay it at a kiosk, or you can come to the courthouse, sir, and go to a cashier's window during normal court hours, normal business hours. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I would rather go into the courtyard and just pay it there.
All right, that is your choice, sir. All right, so the other 3 matters are dismissed. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Krista. Well, this ticket. Um, Tamika McClure. Tamika. I'm not sure that's Tamika, but you tell me how to pronounce your name. Raise your right hand and unmute your microphone. State your full name, please.
Tamika McClure.
Okay. Ms. McClure, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Ms. McClure, you have ticket number P1459935. The People versus Tamika, Tamike. McClure, MCCLURE. Ms. McClure, you have one count. Operating a motor vehicle or having a motor vehicle without insurance. Do you have insurance today, Ms. McClure?
I don't even have the vehicle. I lost
you
my
have
job.
any? Hold on, ma'am. Do you have any vehicle?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, the people have indicated they would amend and reduce discharge the improper plates, ma'am. Do you want to go to trial or do you want to take advantage of this offer?
I'll take advantage of the offer.
All right, Ms. McClure, we've already sworn you. You understand that you do have a right to have a trial. If you had a trial, you could challenge the evidence, either through cross-examination. If there is something physical, you could have that examined as well. You understand that?
Yes.
By pleading guilty, you give up your right to have a trial. Is that your choice?
Yes.
All right, Ms. McClure, on the date of May the 10th of 2023, did you have a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit? It did not even have to be driven. It could be on any public street. Did you have a motor vehicle that was not insured? Or yes. All right, ma'am. The court will find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of improper plate. Your fine will be $225. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time, ma'am?
The lawyer was
she wanted to see if she could do community service if that was possible.
One second. All right, ma'am, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 8 hours of community service. We're going to give you the probation department. When you call this number, ask to speak to the community service coordinator. All right, Ms. McClure, can you hear me?
I was going to say something else. Yes, let me get a pen so I can write the number down. Okay.
All right.
Phone number is 313-965-3414.
313-965-3114.
Yes.
Is there
Right,
any particular person asking for?
Need to ask for Lisa Green, the coordinator for community service.
Okay.
How long do you think it would take you to take care of this, ma'am?
To pay the infraction or to get in touch with her? Because I actually lost my job.
No, ma'am, slow down. Not to pay the infraction because I'm not giving you a fine. You said you wanted community service. I said I'll give you 8 hours of community service. So how long do you think you will take if you talk with Ms. Green and she gives you something at a church or someplace, wherever it might be? How much time do you need to get this done?
The 8 hours is fine. A day, 2, however they break it up.
No. How much time? What? Because I got to give you a date to. Yes. Can you do it within 30 days, ma'am?
Or less, yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you the maximum of 30 days to have it done, then. All right.
Okay.
So, but what I'm going to have you do is come back in on September the 15th, just to show that has been done. Okay, and then it's be closed out.
Okay.
All right.
Okie
All
dokie.
right, man. So return on September the 15th to show that that's been completed. If they give you a some type of receipt or some document saying that you completed community service, come back out here and show us that you have the document of completion. Okay?
Okay. What time is court?
9 o'clock, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Individual, you just led into the meeting room. Last four digits of your phone number 6060. What is your name?
Jeffrey Eiler, I-L-E-R.
You said the first name is what?
Jeffrey, Jefffery.
Sir, you're not scheduled till 1:30.
Okay, so you call this number back at 1:30?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
no problem.
All right, Chris. Dinah Mitchell, unmute your microphone, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Diana Mitchell.
Turn your camera on, Miss Mitchell. All right. Miss Mitchell, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Miss Mitchell, you have ticket number 2274879, the People versus Diana, Diana Mitchell, Mitchell. Miss Mitchell, you have one charge, one misdemeanor for allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle. Miss Mitchell, the people have indicated that if you were to plead today, if in fact you are guilty, they would give you a 3-month delayed sentence. That means 3 months from today's date or on November the 9th. If you have paid your fine and not picked up any other tickets, this matter would be dismissed. It will not be on your record. Do you understand that, Miss Mitchell?
Yes.
Do you know how you want to proceed today? You want to take advantage of this offer, or do you want to set this for trial?
I want to set it for trial.
Very well. Did you have an opportunity to speak with counsel about the type of trials that are available to you?
Yes.
And what is your decision, ma'am?
I think we talked about a bench trial.
Okay. You understand a bench trial is a trial by judge as opposed to a trial by jury?
Yes.
And you want the trial by judge? That could be me or any other judge in this building. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Counsel, did you talk to Ms. Mitchell about knowledge or mens rea?
Yes, I did, Judge.
All right. Okay. So that's not an issue for us to address. Is that correct?
Correct, Judge.
All right. All right, Ms. Mitchell, we will give you a trial date. Your trial date will be October the 5th, October the 5th of 2023 at 9 a.m. You will come back out here on that date on Zoom. You make sure you have a working camera. Like today is pretty dark, ma'am. It has to be cleaned up a little bit. We could barely see you. I don't know if you just don't have enough light in the room. All right. Okay. I see. That's all. You just don't have enough light in the room. You have to make sure on that day. Yes, that is much better because we have to be able to see you and not a ghostly figure as I was seeing before. All right. All right, Ms. Mitchell. If you have anybody who you want to testify on your behalf, in other words, if you have any witnesses, you can have them come out here on that day as well. They cannot come out from the same device you're on, cannot come back in the same room that you're in or any place where you can hear each other. So they really need to be in a separate location. but they can come out here and let me know immediately that they are a witness, and you tell me if you have witnesses out here, because the first thing we do is we look at the names and see if there's someone on our docket. Witnesses will not be on our docket because we don't know who they are. So, all right, so you can bring your witnesses out here or have them come out here. They cannot be with you. On October the 5th, 9 a.m. We'll see you on that date, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're all set to go.
Okay,
Have
thank
a good
you,
day.
Honor.
Stay safe. Mhm.
You too.
Attorney Mason,
Yes, Your Honor.
the last person that we have, or the only person we have out here right now, is a Mr. Bruce McDade. He has a ticket for failure to tarp a load. It has a 46-3-1 authorization pending, but it also has the offense code as a 257. Is this yours, or is this the state's, or is this something that you can, you both can make an offer on?
Just 1 second, Your Honor. Let me check.
Is that the one written by Hayward?
Yes.
No, that's a state.
Yeah. No, it is a state, because I see the 257 off his
The
code.
code was requesting that we set it for a trial.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
No need, Ms. Mason.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Bruce McDade, you're calling in, so press *6, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Bruce McDade, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Mr. McDade, you have one count of failure to tarp a load. The prosecutor is not here, but they're asking for a trial on this matter, sir. You understand that?
Yes. I got paperwork stating by law I can ride with an untarped load because I was hauling engines at the time in a container.
You were hauling what, sir? Hold on, sir. I don't want you, sir. There's only certain things that you can say that I can hear. So I don't want you to talk about what your defense is. That's what you talk about with the attorney in the breakout room. Because if you have a trial and you have said something and then something comes up different at trial, that doesn't work out in your favor. So we don't want you to talk in front of me. That's why we put the attorney and the people in a breakout room separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you talk to an attorney in a breakout room, and he can come back and he can say certain things and talk about certain things that you cannot. All right. So,
okay.
Mr. Werbling, you got co-host privileges. Can you put him in or was he in a breakout room, or can you put him in a breakout room?
Put him back in there because he called in.
Okay, we're gonna put him in the breakout room with you, Mr. Werbling.
I'll put him in 2.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Judge, I was trying to get Jalen Miller to leave 9 because I don't know if we have an officer on that one.
Let's see.
I think it's Mabeson is the officer.
We did not have an officer for that.
Okay, but he's not responding. His audio and his video is off, but I can go.
Right.
You want me to go speak with Mr. McCade first?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. So
was there an offer, Judge? I'm sorry.
It is not an offer because this is a state charge, and and Ms. Cole is not available today.
Okay. All right. I will be back, Judge.
All right. Thank you. All right, I just have someone who just came into the courtroom. It says Michelle Lewis, L3 student intern. Michelle Lewis, unmute your microphone.
Your Honor, Miss Lewis is deaf.
Is what?
She's deaf.
She's deaf.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Your Honor, if I may, this is Diachiku Mason Law Department. I think we're going to have to get street court up here. We may have a person who may be eligible for their services.
who are you talking about, counsel?
It's going to be on the, I believe it's Brooke McGregor. It's the trial.
Yes. Okay, hold on, I don't.
It's
Okay,
the trial.
Okay,
She's based upon my conversation with Mr. Warbling, Attorney Warbling.
all right. All right, let me get back to that.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Ward, so you saying Miss Lewis is deaf, so she can hear, but she can't speak?
I don't know why you can't see her.
I'm sorry, what did you say that what disability does she have?
She's deaf.
Okay, so I guess I'm not understanding how she's out here or why.
Me either. She's in Third Circuit.
Well, obviously not now. This is also a person at U of M?
Yeah, she's my cohort.
Pardon me?
I said she's in my cohort.
No, that's not what I asked. I said, is she also a student at U of M?
Yes, she is.
Okay. All right. And so you had some communication. That's what made her come into my courtroom?
No, I have no idea why she's here. I'm about to paint right her.
She just added me and said that she was looking for him, but she needed to go home.
All right.
She needs you to go to Third Circuit.
Oh, okay. She's in Judge Bazzi's court. Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. I guess she's saying she's looking. I guess she came to retrieve you. So
I will get there when I get there. Okay, thank you.
okay. All right, there you go. I was just looking at council and I unmuted. As soon as I unmuted, he was gone. All right, Mr. Worthing, are we ready on midday?
Yes, Judge. I had talked with if we could adjourn it just maybe to tomorrow when the state prosecutor is available, would that work for the court, Judge?
What's
I'm
tomorrow?
not saying she wanted to set the trial, but she wanted time to talk to Officer Hayden. So she asked for it to be.
We'll give it another pretrial date, counsel.
Okay. That's perfect, Judge. And I think with Miss McGregor and one with the officers here, we're trying to see about street court, given her housing situation.
The last time I talked to somebody from street court, they told us to just set the ticket out.
Okay.
Case out for like, I think he said about 90 days and then email them the information. So if you could get her information, her like phone number or email address or anything, and then they'll reach out to her.
Okay. So I'll email that to you.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Mr. Werbling,
Yes.
before you go, make sure you get her date of birth as well.
Okay. Date of birth. Okay. Date of birth, phone, and email. Okay. All right. And then Miss Mason, let me see here. So I had that Mackay Moore. Miss Mason, I don't know if we had an offer on that for that gentleman.
There's been no offer on that one?
I don't think so from from my email.
Okay.
He indicates that he has proper plates now. So it's really just the improper equipment and then the one arm driving.
Okay. I'll meet you in a breakout room.
Okay, not a problem.
Which one?
We could do. Did you want to do 4? I think that's still available.
Okay, meet you in 4.
All right, thank you. Thanks.
It's not.
Ms. McGregor, I have brought you out, so you can stay out in the main session.
Oh, I didn't. I thought I did something, so I just pressed that on the screen. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I brought you out. The judge was ready to call your case.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Excuse me.
It was right. It's the clerk. The judge.
Oh,
The judge has the clerk. It's okay.
Hmm?
Oh, you about to call her? Too?
Yeah, I am. I was just looking. All right. Miss Brooke McGregor, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Hello, my name is Brooke Shafine McGregor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Miss McGregor, you have ticket number U633-87822. You're charged with a misdemeanor ban for appearing semi-nude at a adult establishment. All right. Counsel, how are we going to proceed on this matter? Wait a minute. So I can't call your case, ma'am, because the attorney is not out here right now. He's in the breakout room. So just hold on. We'll get back to you. Miss McGregor.
Yes, sir.
Did you have some conversation with the attorney, Attorney Benjamin Werbeling, about some type of street court program?
I did.
All right. And that was something you were interested in as he described it to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to adjourn it because they'll do some looking into it and make sure you're eligible. They want us to adjourn it for 90 days. That means you will come back on November the 9th, 2023.
Okay.
So we'll see you on that date, ma'am, at
Okay.
9 a.m., November the 9th.
Is this still going to be via Zoom, sir?
Yes, ma'am. You come back out the same way you did today.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you. Do we still have Officer Scott?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day. I didn't want to just hang up without saying anything.
Okay, no. And I apologize for not bringing you out there when I called the case. So, but you heard everything. We're going to come back on the November the 9th.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be back November the 9th.
It's not really necessary for you to come out here unless you choose to, because at that point, it's not scheduled for trial. So when we schedule it for trial, we'll send a subpoena to you. So, I mean, if you just want to come out here, obviously you can do so, but you don't have to be.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You as well. You know what? I truly
Hey, were you ever able to reach Mr. Miller?
No, I tried several times, Crystal, and he's, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just call him down to breakout rooms and we'll see if we can
Okay,
get him there.
that's perfect.
Since you
Thank
brought
you.
everybody else out anyway, so.
Yep, no problem.
So Mr. Warbling, we can make that like a, where is he? Oh, we'll just make that like a blockading.
Okay, for.
Magnuson.
Okay, so,
Magnuson.
okay. So would you want to just, because they can't change a misdemeanor to a civil, so do you want to just, we would dismiss the count 1 and blockading on count 2 and dismiss count 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yep.
Okay, no worries.
So what are we doing, counsel?
So Judge, on Daniel Magnuson as a pretrial, count 2 would be blockading, and then count 1 and 3 would be dismissed.
All right, I'm a little confused now because they're not on one ticket, so there's no count 1, 2, and 3 on here.
I'm sorry,
Three.
that's so last 4 digits 0971 would be dismissed.
Disregarding the
852.
officer signal. That's disregarding the officer signal. Okay.
Yeah. The left of
And-
Center Street would be a blockading. And then the motor carrier would be dismissed, Your Honor.
So driving left of center would be blockading, and that's the other matters are dismissed.
That's correct.
And you got who made this offer?
I did,
this
Your
is-
Honor. Dia Mason.
Okay. Okay, can you do this? These are state charges.
Oh, is this state again?
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Okay.
So Judge Wood.
5-7. Yeah, these are motor carriers. No,
Well,
it's
that's
not.
your
It's
job,
not.
too.
No,
She
it's not.
told
It's
me she
no.
was
It's
gonna
the,
do city.
hold on. It was written by So police officers. So,
Yeah, she-
but it has the offense code under 257.
Yeah, she told me those were city.
Okay.
I said that to her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then that I guess these are yours. They just look a little differently. So,
You know, I'm still trying to figure out the state from the city.
Well, you know what? But this is Hayward. So he is a city officer, Detroit police
Right.
officer. So,
But sometimes
and
he's
I
on the
think-
illegal dumping too, and that's like state.
but some of these tickets are obviously there's only one charge out here that I thought that only the city did because it says this violation of the Motor Carrier Safety Act.
Yeah.
But they wrote them all under the offense code was actually a 257. That's the authorizing code, but they have a 46.3-1 count on them also. So, all right, but it looks like we can do that. So that's going to be the one count of driving left of center, which is going to be reduced to what?
Blockading, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Mr. Magnuson, I need you to, I think I swore you already, did I not?
No. No, you didn't, Your
Okay,
Honor.
raise your right hand, state your full name, sir.
Daniel William Magnuson.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Magnuson, you have ticket number P14599097, the People versus Daniel, Daniel Magnuson, Magnuson. Mr. Magnuson, you're charged with disregarding a police officer signal. That is a misdemeanor. You also have P1440852, driving left of center. That is a civil infraction and violation of act or rules of Motor Carrier Safety Act. That is a civil infraction as well. The people have indicated that if you pled to the one count of driving left of center, they would amend and reduce that charge from a ticket that carries points to basically a non-moving violation that has 0 points. The other 2 matters would be dismissed. Is that what you understand, sir?
Yes.
And that's what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you do have a right to have a trial and formal hearing on these matters?
I do.
Pleading guilty on the one matter, or I'm sorry, responsible on the one matter, you give up your right to have a formal hearing in the trial.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Magnuson, are you pleading responsible because you are in fact responsible?
Yes.
On the date of May the 8th of 2023,
Yes.
were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of northbound Sherwood near 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
At some point, sir, did an officer stop you and indicated that you had driven or was driving left of the center lane?
Yes.
All right. Court finds you responsible for the for blockading traffic. The other 2 matters would be dismissed. Blockading carries a fine of $175. That is a civil infraction that has to be paid within 14 days.
Okay.
All right. Do you know how and where to pay, sir?
I would assume through the website.
Yes, sir. That is one way. All right. You're all set then. 14 days, $175.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, sir. All right, Attorney Werberling, what do you want me to call next?
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Moore.
I don't see a Mr. Moore.
Mackay Moore.
I got McDade, I got Miller, Milton, and Murray.
That's because I don't get it. That's why. That's because I didn't it.
We could do Jalen Miller, Judge, but he hasn't responded.
That's okay. I have Mr. Mackay Moore now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have an offer on it because I don't think we have this ticket out.
Mr. Moore, you have to remove your hat, sir.
Ms. Mason, that was going to be a complete dismissal, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, thanks. So thank you. So we're ready.
All right, Mr. Moore, you have ticket number P1436554, the People versus Mackay. If I mispronounced that name, I apologize, but that's Makhai Moore, Moore. Mr. Moore, you have 3 counts under this ticket number. Count 1 is a misdemeanor for improper plates. Count 2 is a civil infraction for improperly tinted windows, and count 3 is a civil infraction for one-armed driving, which is in 2023. I mean, I understand back in the day when nobody had power steering and things of that nature, but I don't know anybody who drives with 2 hands on the wheel anymore. So, all right, Mr. Counsel, what are we doing on this matter?
Judge Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. It is a pretrial, Your Honor. I believe there was a recommendation to dismiss for valid documents, Judge.
That is correct, Your Honor. Diachiku Mason, P43471.
All right, I see the reason the officer wrote the ticket for one-hand driving. It's not that it was one-hand driving, it's that the person had a cell phone in the one hand. So, and that is illegal. So the one-hand driving is not, but it is to be using your cell phone and have your cell phone in your hand while you're driving. So, all right, but you're dismissing this, Attorney Mason?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Moore, your matters are dismissed. You can sign off. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
What do we have next, counsel?
Judge, we have Bruce McCade, Your Honor. I think there's going to be a new date because it was a state matter.
Well, all right, Mr. McDade, this is ticket number P1458953. The people versus Bruce, B-R-U-C-E, McDade, M-C-D-A-D-E. Mr. McDade, state your full name, please.
Bruce McDade.
All right, Mr. McDade, we called your case earlier and we didn't have, I'm not sure, but you were charged with one count of failure to TARP, and you were starting to say something about you have some type of exemption. I could not let you go on because you can't talk to me about your defenses. You have to talk to the attorney. And if that is something that's valid, then it is advanced by your attorney and not by you saying something that could hurt you later if something comes out different in a trial. So what are we doing on this, Attorney Werberling?
Judge, it's a state matter, Judge. So it could be an adjourned pretrial just so we can pre-try this with the state prosecutor.
All right, Mr. McDade, because the prosecutor for the assistant prosecuting attorney for the state of Michigan, this is her case. She is not here today, so she is not here to negotiate something or to make you an offer. So that means right now it is as charged. Certainly, we want to make sure that you have the best offer that is available to you. So we'll adjourn this matter for 30 days and give you an opportunity to speak with or have the attorney speak with the prosecutor and see if they're going to give you a better an offer at all. So maybe even a dismissal. I don't know. So we'll have you come. Pardon me?
I just got one question. I heard you say Officer Haywood. I think he was the officer that wrote me the ticket, and I believe he's a Detroit cop. And I didn't know if that made it state or Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
They have the ability, sir, to write tickets under different codes. So it is it might be a state charge, but it's being the offense is happening in the city of Detroit, so it might be some type of dual jurisdiction. So in any event, we need the state prosecutor here for this charge. So it could be a city officer writing under a state charge. So all right.
Okay. So would I get something in the mail or?
No, sir. I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to have you come back on October the 5th. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give you 30 days. I'm gonna give you something a little faster. September the 15th. September the 15th, sir. At 9 a.m.
9 o'clock. Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Jayla Miller decided to wake up from his nap.
Mr. Miller, whatever you have on your head, you must remove it. And sit up, sir. You're in court. Counsel, who do we have next?
Judge Jalen Miller was ready, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Miller, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Jalen Maurice Miller.
Mr. Miller, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Miller, you have ticket number P1424261, the People versus Jalen, Jalen, Miller, Miller. Mr. Miller, you have one count, loitering in a place of illegal occupation. The people have indicated, sir, if in fact you want to take advantage of this offer, they will give you. This was scheduled for trial. Oh, this was scheduled for trial. All right, Mr. Miller, you're scheduled for trial today. There is let's see, 1 second. Yeah, come back to your camera, Mr. Miller. All right, Mr. Miller, you are scheduled for trial today. There is a necessary witness, an officer, Jalen, Jalan Mabson, Mabson. You're scheduled for trial today at 9 o'clock. Time now is 10:50. That officer has failed to appear. As a result, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. That simply means, sir, if this officer is not present today for a valid reason, that officer is on furlough, or officer is on military leave, the officer is in the hospital, the officer is on a different assignment, they can reissue it, but it is at this time dismissed.
Yes, sir.
You're free to go, sir.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No, I got two more here. If they're here. The files I have up here is Khadijah Milton and Marcel Murray. Let's see.
Marcel Murray was out there. I don't know what happened to him. Khadijah Milton, you should have got that.
You said I should not have?
No, I think I handed that to you by mistake.
Oh,
But
okay.
Marcel Murray was out there. I don't know what happened to him, but I'll give him a new date. What is my 30 days? That's what, September 5th?
Pardon me.
No.
30 days is September 15th.
Oh, 15th.
Oh, Murray, this is Diachiku Mason. He requested a bench trial. Is that correct, Mr. Weberling?
Yep, that is correct. I don't know where he was in 6. I don't know where he went.
Oh, Murray? Okay. Yeah, he must have fell off.
Yeah, because we never put that on the record, so I don't
Okay.
officially have a trial date. So
Okay. Very
because
good, Your Honor.
I need, whenever someone requests a trial date, I need to we need to do a little voir dire so I can make sure that the type of trial that we scheduled them for is what they wanted, because I've had people in the past come back and said, I never waived my right. I want a jury trial. And I'm like, okay. So I make sure that is clear on the record.
Understand, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, so it looks like that's all we had.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Ward, I need to talk to you before you leave, sir. Just a question for you.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, Miss Washington. Thank you, Miss Wade. And thank you, Judge.
All
I'll see you
right.
in a few hours.
Go on.
See you at 1:30, Crystal.
All righty.
Thank you.
Mr. Ward, let's see. Hold on 1 second. I got to do one thing.